God, that sound was driving me up a damn wall. Jesus Christ. Whew. So, here's an issue that I have. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. I don't know. But here's kind of an issue I have with trucking and customers and shippers and receivers and whatnot in general. And this isn't just flatbed. This is something I've noticed all the way across the board. Jack Black event, what's going on, man? So I'm sure you'll probably notice this stuff too. And this is kind of an issue that's in the trucking industry. And I know I'm not the only one that sees this and feels this. It boggles my mind how the customers, the shippers and receivers and whatnot. Hey, yeah, check us out, man. I was just thinking about you this morning while I was driving. I'm gonna give you a call in a little bit, my dude, if you're still free. After I finish this live. Um, and I know this is, but yeah, I know this is something that people, not just me, but everybody in trucking deals with. Not just flatbed. It doesn't matter what division you are. Flatbed, step deck, RGN, super oversized, heavy haul, tanker, all divisions. I feel like we are treated like we're just at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to just everything that goes into the trucking world. That the drivers are the bottom of the barrel, and it's so wild because why is it dimming like that? I don't know. And it is so wild because literally without us, there wouldn't be the trucking industry in general. It's crazy. I'm gonna tell you why I came to this. So I don't know if maybe y'all let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I doubt it, but y'all let me know. But so this lunch, by the way, Tuna Creations, high protein, low calorie, low carbs, Starkist. Look it up, people. So I get to this job site where I'm at now. Um, there's a camera flip around option. So job site where I'm at, it's actually a landfill, but also building something. So I had all that kind of steel and whatnot that's over there. I'm trying to wait for that guy to get out the way. All that steel, I have a trailer full of that. So I get here and the guy's like, okay, just we're having a busy day. You and the guy in front of you, y'all are next. So just come on in, go to the end of the dirt road, hit the U-turn in the cul-de-sac that's out there for the truckers to make a U-turn. Come back and I'll direct you from there. I said, all right, easy enough. I'm tracking. So I go and do exactly what he asked. I pull over to the side, and keep in mind we're on like a slope. Well, I don't know if y'all can tell. As y'all can see, it's dirt everywhere. It's not paved. It's it's very uneven ground. And then on top of that, where they had me parked, it was kind of sloped like that. And then on top of that, the steel that I had on the trailer, is what's going on, man? The steel that I have on the trailer, it is it is um it is relatively, I don't want to say greasy. It has like fresh coated paint, so it's very slick. I guess that's a good way to put it. It's slick. So I go and I say, all right, sir. He says, yeah, just park right here. I'm like, all right, sweet. I said, can I go ahead and unsecure? He said, yeah, go ahead and unsecure, take off everything. And I'm like, are you sure? I'm like, because are you sure this is where you want me to be at? He goes like, positive, my driver. He said, positive, my man. Go ahead, take off all your stuff off your load, do all your everything. He's like, do what you gotta do. And he's like, I'll get right to you. I'm like, are you sure? I'm like, this kind of seems like a bad spot to unload. He goes like, man, I've been working this job site all week. Blah blah. I got it. Just go ahead and unsecure. All right, sir, if you say so. So I go and unsecure the load. No sooner than I finish unsecuring everything, getting all the stuff cleaned up and put away, he comes over and says, hey, so can I get you to drive over here? Like a good 500, 600 feet. And I said, well, I just asked you if you want me to unsecure right here or if you would like me to wait. He goes like, yeah, but can I get you to drive over there? And I said, sir, look, I said, look around, sir, look where we at. I'm like, look what's on this trailer. This stuff is slick. If you've been working with it all week, you know this stuff is slick. It can move. And he goes like, okay, so just go ahead and resecure the whole load. I'm like, I'm not resecuring the whole load. After you just told me, you after you just told me it's okay to unsecure because you're going to unload me right here. So after that, I said, I'll tell you what I will do. I said, I will go ahead and move for you. I said, but could you go ahead and do me a favor and just sign the bills? And he goes like, I like, dude, I'm not signing the bills. I said, well, why not? He goes like, dude, I'm not going to sign the bills and take responsibility for that. And I said, well, be a man of your word. I said, own up to what you just did. You asked me to do something, and I did, and now you're changing after I've tried to clarify with you multiple times to make sure this is what you wanted. Now you want to put myself and other people at this job site in a dangerous situation because you want to renege on your word. You want me to, hey sweetheart, you want me to go back. You want me to resecure it, and now you want me to resecure the load. And he said, yeah, basically, I said, we'll go ahead and sign the bills and we'll go from there. And he goes like, well, I'm not going to sign the bills. And I said, well, I'm not moving the truck. And he goes like, well, okay then. So, what does that say? Okay, 8 people. I'm sorry. My sunglasses are thrown off. I couldn't really see how many people were watching. So I had to look crazy for a second and hold it to my face. So, I sat there and I contacted my company. Now, this is the part right here that I think my fellow drivers can sympathize with me on. Y'all ever notice y'all go to places and not everywhere, some places are cool. Probably about maybe 60, 70% of the time. You go to these places, whether you're picking up or dropping off or whatever business you're handling there, and they come at you and talk to you like you're just the scum on the bottom of their shoes. And it's not the first time I've ever had to deal with that. Like, I had a chick at a lady that worked the office at a Jewel Osco in Chicago when I worked for Drove for Rail when I was van division. I had a chick there. She called me a nigger. Of course, I did shoot back at her because you're just not gonna call me that and just think everything's gonna be handy dandy. So yeah, she called me that, and I dealt with her. But I mean, the dude that was the head lumper heard her like act like she was fucking crazy, and he was like, "Dude, I got you. Just pull in door 19 back in." And he's like, "I will have you unloaded in like 20 minutes." He said, "Just I'll count this stuff later." He's like, "I know your stuff is good. I know your stuff is accurate. Just back in. I'll sign it. Send you on your way." I was like, "All right, sweet, appreciate it, dude." But it's just, have y'all noticed that people will come at you and talk to you any old kind of way? And the sad part is when you contact your company, they turn around and they want to talk about they'll talk to customer service and they're going to deal with them and try to talk to them on the back end, but nothing ever seems to get done. And it's just wild to me. It's just like you want your drivers to come out here and work for you and do all this stuff for you, but when it's time to have your drivers back, and I don't mean like you're out there if you're tearing shit up, every time I turn around you having a backing incident, you're breaking your fucking shit up. That's not what I'm talking about. Like if you're costing the company money like that, that's a problem. So like just don't do that. But I mean like if you're out there just doing your job, you're professional, you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're not costing the company any more money than the cost of running a truck, and you're good at your job. I feel like when you go to your company and say, "Hey, look, this said such and such is disrespecting me a certain way," I feel like your company should have your back, and that's me. That's my train of thought. I know if I had a company and I was running it, like you're not going to be talking to my employees or drivers any kind of way, especially if they didn't do anything wrong. You know, like with it's just it's wild to me the level of disrespect that comes towards us as drivers, and nobody does shit about it. Why? Like why? And that's so mind-boggling to me. How can you the main entity of trucking, like literally the name of the industry is trucking, the trucking industry. The people that actually are the truck drivers, how do they get treated like shit and nobody says anything about it? And that's so why that's mind blowing to me that nobody takes the trucker's side on certain things. Now, that being said, takes the trucker's side, people are really uptight, especially if they hate, that is very true. People do get that way, especially if they hate their job. But it's just wild to me that the literally the backbone of this. There's so much that goes into trucking. Obviously the drivers, the customer service for the company, dispatchers, fleet managers, whatever your company calls them, FMs, DMs, driver managers. All the different roles that go into the trucking industry to make it run the way it does. But you can get rid of a lot of that extra stuff, but you cannot get rid of the truck driver. ATS today, right now, could get rid of having fleet managers, just have planners be the ones that dispatch it straight to the drivers to skip the middleman. Any company could do that. You can get rid of a company that has. You can get rid of companies that have, like rail. They have a fuel and routing department. You can get rid of that. Just do what ATS does. Give us an open fuel card and allow us to make our own routes. You can get rid of certain departments. What happens if you get rid of the truck driver? Like you don't your company ceases to exist. One of the main parts of your company, if you get rid of it, it ceases to exist. And get to sorry once we get done. Okay, no problem, Matt. Sorry, I was messaging my fleet manager about what's going on. So anyway, back to the story. So I'm out here in North Carolina about wait, as soon as I deliver this, I'm gonna go see my son for his birthday this weekend. So I said, you know what? I'll just go ahead and move because I don't feel like playing with these dudes anymore because I would like to go stop at a truck stop so I can get cleaned up because I've been here. I got dirty. So I would like to get cleaned up so I can look presentable. Um, and now I moved the truck. I threw the straps, moved the truck, undid the straps, and now I'm still here waiting. Like you even try to be the bigger person and they still act like dumbasses. Like I just don't get it. Like what gets me is like, do they understand that literally the people that they treat like that, if we just quit and didn't do our job, they wouldn't have a job. What's going on, Kyle? If we just said fuck it and just stopped, they wouldn't have a job. Like that's him right there. I get this thing to turn around. The guy in the yellow 510.65. I've hauled those before. That's how I know the model number. But yes, that's how I know. Even in that the dude driving that. Let's say we just said fuck it, we're not doing our job. You don't see those things driving down the street. How do they get to the job sites? The truck driver, and you just treat them like trash. And I expect to come out here and have people act any kind of way. It is sad when daggone. Sorry about that. I guess I'm in the South again. It's 63 degrees outside, and I had my phone sitting up on the dash, and the sun is coming down. So, um, yeah, I guess it overheated the phone. I literally didn't even think that could actually. I just didn't think it was going that could happen right now because it's not even that hot. So yeah, but tuna creation things are amazing. Definitely, they definitely get my endorsement. They're $1.24 from Walmart. Um, yeah, $1.24. Great snack for while you're driving, or when you stop for your 30-minute breaks or whatever. However you want to space out your meals. An awesome, great snack. Great way to try to save money on the road instead of constantly buying all that wild stuff at the truck stops. So I try to stay healthy out here while you're eating or while you're driving. While you're eating, try to stay healthy while you're driving in this job. It's already hard enough as it is. But yeah, it's wild to me the disrespect that drivers go through out here, and that it seems as if companies just don't. It seems as if the companies just don't back the drivers, and it's just crazy to me because without the driver, you wouldn't have your company. You would nothing. None of these people out here. We're not even talking about the consumers. We're just talking about just the people that are at these places that we interact with. You wouldn't have anything that you have without us. I'm not saying that we're gods or something like that, but you know, know how to act. Just be a normal person. I have days. I'm not going to sit and act like I'm perfect because I'm not. I have days where I just don't feel like interacting with somebody, and I can be a smartass sometimes. I'll typically turn around and apologize. I will. I will. I will. I'm man enough to say that I do have those days, but I will turn around and apologize and just be like, "Hey, look, man, ma'am or ma'am or man, dude or dudette, whatever you want to call them. I'm just having a rough day. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have taken it out on you. I apologize. Like, I'll do that because I'm human. We're all human, but some people out here, that's just the way they talk to drivers. It's like they don't know any other way, and that's so wild to me that happens. It's so wild to me. But yeah, I didn't want to stay on here for too long. Um, I just wanted to get that out there. I mean, other drivers that watch this, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. RGN, step deck, flatbed, heavy haul, um, shoot, doesn't matter. Like whatever, van, refrigerated, gasoline, milk, tequila, Oakley. Oakley pulls a lot of tequila, that tanker company, and they pay really well too. From what I hear from my source, they pay well. Um, it's just everybody goes through it. It doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah. Anyway, you guys have a great day. I've recorded several videos since I've been out here on the road. None of which I've been able to upload because I have not had a consistent internet source. I'm really mad. Excuse me. I'm really mad about the load I have now because I'll show you guys. I'll actually get out and show y'all real quick because this was a textbook load. Textbook. Very easy, simple load to secure. Super easy. And I thought I made like a 25 or 30-minute video on how to secure it. And like I had the GoPro going and everything. I thought I did. And then I sat down at a Denny's one night to sit and edit it and put it all together so I can upload it when I get home. And I couldn't find the footage on my camera. And I'm just like, no, I know I recorded it. And so I started clicking through it and I saw the still pictures that I took. And I was like, see, so I know it's on the card. Why can't I find it? So there's this there's this software that you can download to your laptop called Recover It, and it's supposed to help you find lost or deleted files from like an SD card or memory card or something or whatever. Like if you deleted something, it helps you recover it. So whenever I get home, I'm going to download that onto my laptop, recover those video files, and at least attempt to recover the video files, and go ahead and upload it, because that right there was a really good video. Because that one was like flatbed basics, like 101. Like that wasn't anything extreme. This load was like a textbook. When you go through flatbed training at any company, you have to go through load securement class, if you don't have flatbed experience already. So this right here, this load is the kind of stuff that you would see in a load securement class, because it weighs a certain amount. It only weighs 38,000 pounds, and I think it was like, I want to say like 40 feet long. So it really talks about, it really I really got in depth as to why I would use this many straps versus this many straps, why it's good to use this versus not good to use this. So yeah, I actually plan. I really want to recover that file, because this load was so beautiful, textbook. I felt proud driving this load down the highway. It was outstanding. Um, I also do want to get into. I do want to make another video. Um, I see a lot of videos out there, people showing how to secure different things. But I think what I have noticed, at least, I have yet to find a video where somebody actually talks about textbook basic side of flatbedding and securing a certain way, and why you secure it this way versus another way. Um, I have yet to come across that. Um, there's so much stuff that goes into it that I feel like that could potentially be. I want to make it, but I'm a little skeptical on making it, and the reason being is that there's so much stuff that goes into it that I could say, like, okay, Matt, I could say like one thing, but then turn around and legit give you a load as to give you a different, example load, which would kind of almost negate what I just said in another load. There's so much stuff that goes into it. Um, and I kind of want to, I guess it's going to be a multi-part video series. I just got to make the time to sit and draw out the examples and go through it, and go from there. So yeah, but there's so much stuff that goes into flatbedding and doing it, just doing this job correctly. So I'm going to work on that. That's going to take me a few weeks to sit down, really come up with solid examples, run through it to make sure I'm putting out accurate, up to date information. Um, because for two reasons. One, and this is the biggest thing, bigger than the second reason I'm about to give. The first reason is I don't want y'all to, I don't want to give out bad information or not articulate it properly, and have somebody watch the video and take it for what take it, you know, take the video and secure their load to what I said, or their variation of what they thought I said, and end up having something happen where they get hurt or somebody else gets hurt, and I would feel bad because I'm just like, not that I would know, but let's just say I did know. I would feel some kind of way if I knew that somebody didn't do their job correctly because of bad information that I put out, and I don't want that to happen. So that's why, first and foremost, I'm going to take a while to really compile all that stuff together and make it, correct. And also, I don't want somebody coming to me and like trying to sue me or make me liable. I'm just like, why? Because the way the world is these days, people are sue happy. They try to see. They'll be like, "Oh, you're black. You're not as black as I think you should be. I'm going to sue you." Like, really? Like, people in this world are they're sue crazy these days, and it's just so unreal. So I'm not trying to get sued or in trouble or whatnot because somebody else is fucking retarded. It is what it is, because they mess up because they didn't do their own research. But mainly because I don't want somebody to take what I said and I didn't do enough research on my end, and I put out information that's not up to the standard that it should be at, and somebody goes by it and gets hurt, or hurt somebody else. I'd feel bad. So look forward to that, guys. That's going to be coming. That's going to probably take a few weeks to get that all compiled together because there's so much stuff. I have so many books in the back on flatbedding. It is unreal. I have like enough books where it's probably this. Everybody's seen a gallon jug in their life. Like if I stack the books up just on flatbedding itself, it would probably be about as thick as that gallon jug is tall. But yeah. Anyway, guys, as always, like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day. Um, go from there. Thanks for everything. Thanks for hearing me rant today. Starcase, the pouch tuna creations, dollar and some change from Walmart. High protein, low sodium, low carbs, all around healthy, great, delicious, and there's so many flavors. So many flavors. So yeah, as always, like, comment, subscribe. You ladies and gentlemen and all the undecideds out there, y'all have a great day. And got any suggestions or for anything, let me know. Drop them in the comment section.